I have like a lot of fond memories of the program. I love going to scrims. It's like my favorite thing to do. I really like our round one trips. I love those. It's fun, hang out with the guys. Go eat food after scrims, especially if you win. Food tastes really good if you win. Fun fact. Yeah, I don't know, just like the day-to-day, just like guys coming in, like motivated to play the game. Everyone's excited, like new patch day or something. And we're just playing the game to like get better. I mean, I love it, it's great.
Stopwatch.
Oh, dude, we just kill them all, baby! Woo!
Hi, my name is Mason Pinkerton, and this is UN General Gromp. Oh, I think the round one trips spawned in because of, we had our coach come down, he's from Louisiana, and he came in and came to town for like 3 days. And so we decided to go out and eat dinner at Maggiano's, wine and dine him. And then we all decided to go to round one after that. And we did some karaoke while we were there, and I think we all kind of got addicted to karaoke. Emil, Jimmy, and Trent. Trent loves karaoke. That guy can sing. And so we just like go to round one and it's like $10. We're in a room for like 2 hours and we can just like go relieve the stress from like scrims.
Okay. Whoa!
So it's a long story with how I ended up at UNT. Back in high school, me and my buddy Matt, who ended up coming to the program as well, me and him were both playing on the high school club team we had down in Coppell. After we graduated high school, we both went on to college. I went to community college first, and then he went to UNT, and he hopped on the team right away. And I took a break from league at the time. A few years later, I had joined the Army, and then I was coming back from basic training, and he texted me, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm on the B team here at UNT, and we need a top lane, or we need an ADC." He told me they just lost their ADC mid-season, and so he was like, "You should come play." And so I hopped in onto UNT in 2021 in the winter. We played out that season. The B team ended up getting cut from the program entirely, so I was kind of out of a job. But I decided to stick around for a bit, sub for the A team, or I guess just the primary team at that time. And I did that for a few years until my opportunity arose. Their top laner Arsenal, he finally graduated. I had a chance to try out for the team at that point, and I lost the tryout. Tragedy. I lost the tryout that summer to Hyphen at the time. Ended up not working out with him, and then I ended up starting in the winter of 2022, and I've been playing top lane for the league team ever since. Oh, dude, that's awesome. When I came in the winter of 21, we were obviously still under lockdowns, and so when I was playing on the B team with Matt, we were all still all online. And so it was kind of weird at that aspect. We would still scrim and play games, but I was never in person in the Erie or in the greenhouse or anything. And so actually the greenhouse didn't exist then. As things have gone on, I've seen a lot more in person and kind of like built more community versus when I first joined. It was kind of just like, nobody really knew each other. We just like show up on scrims and then like head out because we're all online. But now, currently, it feels like a pretty big community program. Like you always see other guys in the greenhouse, other teams, and it feels like we have like a pretty big space now compared to like what we did back then with just the Erie. I mean, it's definitely a little intimidating at first, right? Because I was definitely one of the lower ranking players on the team. So it's definitely a little scary when I first met all the guys back on the old team first time, but as things have gone on, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with it. And now it's like, it's nothing, it's like second nature. And I love spending time with the guys. Yeah, the environment is a lot different. The A team was a lot more serious. They were a lot more squared away, I would say. We were on the B team. It was mostly just like Matt calling the shots and kind of was the only one who had a really good idea of what was going on. Versus we got on the A team, it was like there was Matt and then there was Sammy, and then everybody kind of knew what was up besides me. And so it was kind of, I went from like being heavy reliance on me on the team to me relying on the team a lot more and then learning from them. Yeah, it's definitely different coming into this year from like, being very stark from last year where like I would do nothing what was going on, kind of having to be like micromanaged by Sammy sometimes. And then now this year, I'm doing like a lot of the primary shot calling. I don't feel like I do, but apparently I do, I guess. The team tells me. They tell me I call the shots, so. But it's definitely a little different. That's that. I find it hard to believe, but hey man, we're winning. I think my main challenge was whenever I tried out to get onto the A team, when I was trying to transition from being a sub to the main top laner, I lost that tryout. And at the time I was pretty bad. And so that summer was a bad summer for me. I thought about like, it might sound cringe, but like I thought about losing that tryout like every day that summer. It made me get my act together. I played a lot of ranks and I finally hit masters. Like I was like D4 prior to that. And so that ended up being like really beneficial because it came to my benefit later whenever they needed a top laner. I was looking a lot better than I did, and there wasn't like much doubt putting me into the new slot that was opened up. And I think that was like the main like part of my journey that I like really remember about like, yeah, that was like the time that I made something happen for my benefit. Finance, getting a BBA in finance. My big plan is to get a job, the cubicle, calls. But yeah, just kind of like looking for something in the finance industry somewhere. Kind of like keep my options open right now, not like super set on one path, but definitely money, employment would be nice. But yeah, definitely gotta finish up school first. Gotta get my grind on. Yeah, I'd like to shout out my fiance.
Ashley, I hope you're watching still, please. I hope Bridgerton is good. I hope you're still watching. Wait, she's dual monitor. Trust.
Maybe now you got.
But
Also,
dude,
Mason's on the smaller monitor. It's okay.
I am on the smaller monitor. I've been told.
She's been like very supportive, super understanding. I understand it's not like the most fun thing. I'm gone for like 15 hours a week or something doing scrims, but she always takes it well. She watches the games, even if it's on second monitor. She still has them up, and she's always been like super supportive of me. Shout out to Coach. Love Austin. He's great. Big improvement on the program whenever he showed up. Like the way we play the game is completely different because of him. I don't think he realizes how good he makes the environment and like what the program was like before he like showed up. Shout out to Trenton. I've known Trenton for like 2 years now. He always does his best to keep his spirits up in game and out of game. That guy's a goofball. I love him. He's funny. He's always got something cooking up in his mind, and he's going to let you know about it. I shout out Matt. Matt's my homie. Me and him have been like best friends for like 10 years now or something. It's pretty crazy. He's the whole reason I'm in the program. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even be here today. Yeah, I don't know. I like to thank my team. I mean, it's been great. Loved all the teams I've been on. It's been a great time here at UNT. Great program. Super thankful to be able to play for UNT for the time that I did. I had a slow start. I subbed for a few years, and then finally got the starting role. And it's been a blessing. Honestly, loved every minute of it. These guys are great. It's gonna be really sad to go. Honestly, kind of coping right now. It's really made coming to UNT an enjoyable experience for me. I really look forward to every time I get to get with the guys and play League. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And I tell them all the time that there's no place I'd rather be, and that's really how I feel. Thank you, man. I'm gonna cry now. You can stop looking. I can't handle it.
All right, I'll turn off the camera.